Hello. Today we will be taking a look at some of Mauro Giuliani's arpeggios for the right hand. There are 120 of them, and I will probably go through all of them at some point in time, but today we're just going to look at a couple of them, and I'm going to talk about some specific details that I think would be helpful for anybody wanting to learn them. There's a lot of great knowledge to be acquired by these particular arpeggio studies. All 120 of them use a C major and a G dominant chord. So without further ado, we're going to go into number one. Number one is done as blocks. And I believe that the block chord is probably being done to initiate to the student what they're going to be doing for the rest of the 120 studies. But anyways, we're going to bring our third finger in on the 5th string, 3rd fret. We're going to bring our first finger in on string number 2, fret number 1. And we're going to pluck with a PIM pluck the 5th, 2nd, and 1st string. And this will be count 1. 1. On count 2, I bring my second finger down on the 4th string, 2nd fret on an E. 2. Now an open G string, which is already there. 3. Returning the thumb back to string number 5. 4. Now the second finger moves to string 5, 2nd fret on a B. The first finger goes to 1st string, 1st fret on an F. And the 4th finger comes down on string number 2 at the 3rd fret for a D. And that looks just like that. And then once again, we're going to do the exact same right hand fingering. 1, open D string comes in, 2, open G string, 3, and back to string 5. Changing back to the C chord, I only go to finger 1 and finger 3. Finger 3, string 5, 3rd fret, finger 1, string 2, 1st fret. I play count 1. 1, second finger now comes in on an E on string 4, 2nd fret. 2, 3, 4, changing to the G dominant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, so hopefully that's easy enough to follow along, and as always, if it needs to be slowed down, definitely do that. If you have any comments or suggestions for me, make sure that you leave those and I will respond to those. I'm going to move on right now to arpeggio number 2, and this is in triplets, also in 4/4 time, and the fingers of the left hand now are going to come in slightly different, and then you will definitely see more of an arpeggiation in the fingers rather than an arpeggiation in the blocking of the chord, because this next one is where the block of the chord is now broken up or stretched out. So we start with the 3rd finger once again on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and we're going to bring the first finger in on the ta, the first ta of 1. So here's how this is going to happen. 1, ta, ta. Now the second finger comes in on string 4, 2nd fret, E. 2, ta, ta. Now the open G. 3, ta, ta. Thumb goes back to string 5. 4, ta, ta. Now the second finger goes to the 5th string, 2nd fret, B. 1, 4th finger comes to the 2nd string, 3rd fret for a D. Ta. First finger comes to string 1, 1st fret for an F. Ta. Open D. 2, ta, ta. Open G. 3, ta, ta. 5 there. Back to the third finger on the C chord. 1, ta, ta. I'm using rest strokes in my thumb. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. Ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. Ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 1, ta, ta. 2, ta, ta. 3, ta, ta. 4, ta, ta. 2, ta, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, Okay, and while you're practicing these things, if you get mentally distracted in any way, shape, or form, you're probably going to trip and stumble. It happens. But practicing consistently and diligently over a period of time, errors will disappear and you'll get comfortable with your breathing, and you'll also be able to relax into staying focused. It takes a little while to develop that kind of ability, but you know, if you already have that ability, then man, bonus material, you're ahead of the crowd. Okay, moving on to number 3 now. The only thing that's happening here is the MI fingers. We were going PIM. Well, now they're going to reverse to PMI. I'm still going to use rest strokes in the thumb. My fingers might come in at a slightly different time as far as how I'm laying them in. I like to call what I'm doing in my left hand a hierarchy of movement, meaning that I'm only bringing in a finger when it's required, and I'm following the instructions that are on the page. So if the instructions tell me to bring in a particular finger on a particular count, that's my goal, is to bring that finger in on that count. So having said that, I hope you'll be able to see that that's what I'm doing. Here we go with number 3. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 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 1 to 2 as you can also see, I'm not using a metronome. I'm not specifically wanting to use a metronome. I'm not concerned about the speed that I'm going at. As you can see, I start playing, I speed up a little bit, speed up a little bit more, speed up a little bit more. I'm basically monitoring how my fingers are working, and I'm intentionally getting intimate with how my fingers are working, obviously in the timing of what I'm counting. So if I wanted to be absolutely specific and detailed, maybe I would use a metronome. Maybe I would only use a metronome if I really wanted to be working on speed, because I already have the physicalities understood. But as I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm getting intimate with the details, the instructions, transferring that information to my hands. I'm having fun with it. I'm monitoring when my thumb is doing the rest stroke, when my fingers are plucking, when these fingers are joining in, because the hands are becoming a married unit. Just want you to know that these are some of the details that I'm working on, and I'm enjoying the experience. I'm not necessarily thinking I have to have a metronome to play this correctly. I know that if I know how to count to 4, and if I know how to divide 4, if 4 is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I can cut that in half, and it becomes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if I divide that into threes, triplets from compound time, then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4 eighth note 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 eighth 1 and 2 and 3 and triplet 3 to 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to. Okay, now having said that, number 4. This one is an ascension, and on this one I'm not going to be doing a rest stroke in the thumb, except maybe on beat 4, but I'm just looking at it and thinking to myself, what would I do? So as I look at that, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I'll do a rest stroke there, but I'll tell you what, let's find out. So, third finger goes back to string 5 on the C note at the 3rd fret. Second finger's getting ready to come in right after that. This is going to be a P-I-M to the open G, and then I'm going to advance. So very slowly, P-I-M, P-I-M, P-I-M. Rest stroke there, I-M, second finger to the B. P-I-M, P-I-M, P-I-M. Rest stroke here. P-I-M, P-I-M, P-I-M. Rest stroke. then I have 3 different versions of the Giuliani studies, and sometimes the versions are written a little bit differently because they've been edited by, publishers, or somebody has looked at it and maybe sometimes removed fingerings from the original composer. Maybe sometimes they've removed rests or put rests in, or changed a note value from a quarter note to a half note so that it sustains underneath a section of music. Those things happen from time to time, and it's really hard to know, well, which one's the correct one. And maybe there's a lesson in there to be learned, that you could play it a few different ways if you understood that. So on number 5 here, I'm going to play number 5 the way I originally learned it from another score, and then I'm going to explain what's going on in this particular score that I'm looking at, and I'll play it slightly differently. So here is the way I originally learned to play this one, and once again, now our previous arpeggio has just reversed. So now we're going to be playing MIP. Okay, so in this particular score, there's a rest on every downbeat. So that means that I would, in following the proper instructions, I would silence the previous note so that it's not ringing out on that downbeat, because in that thumb stroke, it's showing a rest on the downbeat, meaning that note is to be silenced. In addition to that, the note is written as an 8th note and grouped to the triplet, so it should be silenced, and that causes quite a difficulty in what's going on in the hands. It would be much easier to not do that at all and just play along in a similar fashion to what the other studies were doing. But in this one, I'm going to do this very slowly. 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot, 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot, 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot, 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot, 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot, 1 tot tot, 2 tot tot, 3 tot tot, 4 tot tot. So what I'm doing there is I'm leaning the thumb slightly back to mute out that final note as I strike the next note. A little bit of a difficult technique, but it is a technique that is extremely useful in other pieces of music when you're required to silence a bass note in the process of what you're playing. 1 ta ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta. Here I'm going to return the thumb, full, and there's 4, ta, ta, and I'm doing a rest stroke on this one. And once again, that next one is a silence note. So 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta, 4, ta, ta, 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta, 4, ta, ta, 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta, 4, ta, ta, 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta, 4, ta, ta, 1, ta, ta, 2, ta, ta, 3, ta, ta, 4, ta, ta, 1, ta, ta. So there's two techniques for stopping that note. One is to return the thumb all the way back and touch it. The other is to do a rest stroke and let the thumb lean into the string to mute it. Both of those techniques are an advantage in other pieces of music and stuff like that. But, you know, where are you ever going to learn about that? Well, maybe number 5 here is an opportunity to explore versatility, even if it is a difficulty and a challenge, and you're sitting there going, God, you know why this is so difficult? Well, I'm not going to do the difficult version. I'm just going to focus on what seems to be simple. You know, I mean, all free strokes in the thumb. And that's beautiful. It sounds wonderful, and it's not difficult because it's similar to what the other studies are. But in this particular version I'm looking at, we've got a rest occurring on the downbeat of every downbeat, and there is this 8th note in the thumb on the 1 ta ta, the second ta of every beat. So because that's written as an 8th note, and because there's a rest on the downbeat, in order to honor the instructions are telling me, hey, play it like this. In other words, you need to learn to play silence with this appendage, and then it's a matter of, okay, well, how am I going to do that? So am I going to do it by engaging a rest stroke, and then as I get ready to strike the next note, leaning the thumb back to mute it, or am I actually going to return the thumb to mute that note? So here is an example with the thumb returning. So that version with a returning thumb, you know, it's a difficult detail to follow. It's a difficult technique. Would other people do that? I really don't know. I'm a self-taught guitarist, and when I finally found out that I was illiterate, I decided to teach myself how to read. Well, as I was teaching myself how to read, what I was always trying to do was honor what I thought was the composer's intention. If the composer wrote a certain note value and had rests here or there, I thought to myself, well, how am I going to honor that? Because I always wanted to honor the composer's intention. So even in a study, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is what I see written, and what I see written is communicating to me, so I want to honor that, even if it's difficult. Doesn't mean that I can't all of a sudden realize there might be multiple ways to play it. So as I've seen more than one version of this piece, then I have seen these differences. And I appreciate those differences because they're teaching me something valuable. So if I play free stroke, well, that's really comfortable and much easier to do, which would make me want to say, well, I'll just play that. That sounds beautiful. But if I go to the rest stroke in the thumb with the tilting back, when I get to the G string, I still do have to return my thumb on that. So that ends up being so I have a returning thumb on that G at the end of beat 3 and on the B at the end of beat 4. Rest stroke tilt. Rest stroke tilt. Returning thumb. Returning thumb. Tilt. Returning thumb. So, you know, there's these different ways of doing it, and then also maybe I could also do another technique where I'm always returning the thumb. Okay, so when I encounter things that are unusual, I don't have any problem exploring some different things, even if it's really difficult. You know, the worst possible thing that could happen is I could learn something. And I will say that both of these techniques, the returning thumb and the leaning thumb as a mute, I have used both of those techniques in different pieces of music, different applications, because one seems to fit perfectly in one instance and then the other one seems to fit perfectly in another instance. So having that versatility is always an asset. As always, make sure that you play these things very slowly and meticulously, quality over quantity. Don't rush it. And you know, if you feel like you're struggling a lot, slow down. You don't have to start working on speed until you feel like you've got some good maneuvering in your hands. Once you've got really good maneuvering on a particular idea in your hands, yeah, definitely work on speed, and if need be, use a metronome to keep yourself focused. But having said that, if anybody has any comments or suggestions, please leave those. Please feel free to reach out to me if you need any assistance or help whatsoever. I'll be more than happy to help you further yourself. Anyways, have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.